And we're back with some more oxygen not included on Rime. And I've been doing a little bit of work in the background just to get things prepped. There's an awful lot of prep work that goes into making a very large structure. At the moment, what I'm doing is I'm trying to take all this water and I'm trying to pump it down into our bigger storage tank down the bottom. So I have literally 3 pumps going. Two 10 kilo pumps just dumping water straight in with a little bit of filtration, and then another one over here that's filtering most of the polluted water and stuff, and yeah, about 10 kilos as well per second. It's taking a while. It's taking a long while. But there's a lot that needs to be done. And I just sort of covered the scale of what we're going for here at the start of this new rocket chimney. So I've just been roughing it out up here just to give myself a sort of an idea of how much I'm going to have to rip out. This here, from here to here, that should be the width of the chimney. I want to make a triple barrel rocket chimney. So that means I need 7 tiles for each rocket. So that's, with 3 rockets, we're looking at 21 tiles. So it'll need to be that wide. Now I've left myself another 4 tiles because I want to stick in some gas pumps for reasons that will become more obvious later, but I'm going to put in maybe an extra couple. We'll see. There's things I need to do with this, but 4 should be sufficient. So that's just how wide the chimney is going to have to be. But then we need to strap a couple of things onto it, namely steam turbines to start leaching out the heat, which is where these side bits come on. This bit from here to here, that bit is going to be the first steam turbine, including the doors and the heat injectors and all that. So we're going to need that much width as well to work with. Same the other side. So we're doing both sides, remember? And then if I want to put on a second steam turbine, which is very likely, I'll need another 5 tiles, which means the whole thing is going to be 53 tiles wide and goes all the way from the bottom of the map to the top. That's like a lot. We need to... So that means I need to core out everything from that wide, from top of the map to the bottom. All of that needs to go, and everything in the way needs to be removed. Yeah. Now, I really would love to get the rocket chimney finished instantly, but there's going to be a lot of work involved in this. I know there's always the option I could just, sandbox it or use debug mode or use mods or cheats or something, but where's the fun in doing that? The joy of it is in the effort of putting it together, and if it was too easy to make, it's not nearly as enjoyable. The only mod or cheating we'll be doing is removing this infectious polluted oxygen vent. That will have to go. It's in the way, and there's nothing really much I can do about it. Yeah, it happens. That's the only modification we'll be making from standard. The rest of it, though, is going to be deletion time. All right, that's enough of that. That's just sort of what I'm going to be going through for the next, 4 or 5 hours. I can't really let this run unattended. The dupes have a tendency to, get themselves stranded in places and, pee everywhere, starve themselves, that kind of thing. Just the normal stuff. Even with 35 dupes, just no, this is going to be a lot of work. At the same time, I think we've got another one lined up. I'm going to start hiring more of them. Let's see, what have we got here? Yeah, Gene here will do. They're pretty much an okay all-rounder. We'll throw them in supply and tidying anyway. So, yes, now I should probably set up some controls in these. We're going to have to make ourselves another quick duplicate gym. Yeah, we've got to train up about another 8. Another 8 of them just to throw them into rockets. And there we have our new gym. I've just locked the doors on either side. So no one can get in through the back, no one can get in through this door here, and this door is set to default allow everyone in, and I've denied access to, well, everyone except the new recruits. So all the new recruits should instantly be able to hop out of the gate. They'll be allowed to run through these doors automatically, but they won't be able to get back out again. And then they'll be allowed to run into the gym automatically, but they won't be able to they can get in and out of the gym as much as they want. Yeah. So they can get in and out of the gym as much as they want, and then I have to deny them access to the gym and allow them access to outside when they're ready to be promoted. Quick and simple. Now, while all that was going on, someone made a mess. The Flash. Great. Now, how do I get them out of there? Damn it, they've trapped themselves. The annoying part about this is they should just be able to deconstruct everything around them and they would fall down. That's all they got to do. Like, you're standing on stuff. Just deconstruct it. You know what? I got an idea. What if we just say deconstruct this at priority 6? Those two right there. No, not the one you're standing on. We're going to cancel that for the minute. Stand on that. Then deconstruct those two. All that should mean is the moment they're finished deconstructing those two, they'll be trapped. And when they deconstruct that, they will fall straight down. Oh, wait. Same problem. How far down will they fall? Just about the right distance. Okay, then. Let's get you to stand over here. 1 second. Seriously, the things you have to do to get this to work. Oh, come on. Don't... Yeah, never mind. You're going to get rescued by someone. Now they can at least get back to base. Oh, this gets... It gets kind of annoying. You have to try and keep them from... Oh, like that one over there, you're trapped. You're not getting out of there. You're going to have to deconstruct your way out of there, both of you. So they'll probably end up eventually coming out of there. Yeah, I got smarter. I effectively said I gave a priority system so that all the floors get deconstructed. Yeah, it results in them not getting themselves trapped as much. Oh, you? No, you're fine. You've got all the ladders you could possibly need. All right, let's have a quick look back out on the map and see what's going on. Yes, there we go. It's slowly but surely digging its way up through the whole map. I've got a cross section here. I'm going to have to demolish all the ladders and all that later, but I need some sort of scaffolding to work with to remove everything that's there. I also still have to take out all the power. Wait 1 second while my game hopefully doesn't crash. Then we also have to take out all the piping as well. That's all got to go. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's got to go out in the background. So what I'd like to do is cover some of the stuff in the comments while all of that is going on. Because watching the slow grind of me removing the old stuff, probably not as entertaining as you would think. Beargorn88 mentioned in the comments that dupes from my bathroom could get straight up into the kitchen without washing their hands. I'd left these doors unlocked. So what was happening was the dupes were hopping on top of the doors and going straight up into the kitchen or straight up into this area. That was not a good plan. So both of those doors have now been sealed. No one can get in and out through these. So if anyone wants to get into the kitchen, they have to come down from the top. Let's grab someone here. What, Smash? Just move down here into the kitchen and watch how the door system works. I love that. That is just... I know it's dumb. It's not the best way. I have locked all the doors here in the hallways. This was also recommended in the comments. Damn it, I can't remember off the top of my head who recommended it. There was a couple of recommendations for it. But what was happening was the dupes were basically hopping on the doors and then using these doors as a sort of a way to get up and down instead of using the ladders or the flagpoles. It was slowing them down a bit. Fire poles, sorry. As for this, there was an extremely, extremely useful suggestion on this one. It was Chabazoi. Chabazoi advised me, hey, why are you bothering with this second fridge? That's a complete waste of time. Just get rid of it. Instead, what you should do is just set this to allow manual use. It's got a priority of 4, which is higher than the fridge, which means any barbecue that ends up lying around the map will just get dumped in here and thrown straight into chlorine storage. Yep, that would have been way smarter. There was another comment as well, or an idea. This is turning out to be one of the not smartest moves I made, but what you could just do is say, continue that rail and drop it off there so that other food ends up on that tile. You'd have all your food coming out in the one spot. That would have simplified things entirely, and I probably could have crunched this up and made this whole thing another tile shorter. Oops. Yep, could have just used the same drop off for both. As well as that, all the meat on the map ends up getting sucked up in here and dumped across, so any of the wild critters that are out there, like these, even my Draco farms up here, any meat that ends up here, my dupes will pick it up, dump it into that conveyor loader, and it ends up getting cooked up. As it is, we're approaching the 50 million calorie mark. Oops. All the pepper bread has been dumped across here as well. I've also dumped across all the seeds, the pepper nuts, all that. It's all in storage there. Whether or not it ever gets used, I have no idea. For now, we're just going to stick with straight barbecue. Everyone's morale is plenty fine. What was it? Yeah, everyone's in the 30s in morale. I was thinking still about putting in the natural park in here, but I don't really want to risk it until... No, there's no real point risking it, considering what we've got. However, the carbon dioxide is what's worrying me. I always worry about the carbon dioxide when you compress your base down and make it really small. The more and more dupes you end up with, the worse and worse this carbon dioxide becomes. It's fine until the moment it's not, and then suddenly you find that a whole area of your base is unbreathable and your dupes aren't getting enough sleep anymore. We got another choice for a dupe, and we're going to go with Lyra here. +3 machinery, +3 athletics. We don't really care. We just need someone who can help out. We have too many jobs that need doing. Oh, that reminds me, I should maybe take all of the jobs down here and make them all much much higher priority. I want everything down here to be level 9. That way, the moment they come out of the gate, it's the first thing they'll go for. Oh, and yes, skills-wise, yeah, you're going straight into advanced research. We're going to have to skill them all up again. But nope, it'll be done. It'll be done. So as you can sort of see that's going to be the core here. We're going to be putting, I'm trying to remember, do I put the steel on the inside or the outside? I'm pretty sure it's going to be the outside. There's going to be the bunker doors or the steel. Let's see, that is 25, 26, and 27. Yeah, so we're going to be putting steel walls or bunker walls right down here and right down here from the top to the bottom of the map. For the water, that could take a while. The reason being, I've still got to move some of that water. I think I'm just going to start building everything and then just remove the water as it needs to be. I'll dump in some pumps in there and scoop out the middle. Same down here, I'll dump in pumps down in here and just scoop the water out either side. Yeah, I'm going to have to start dumping water into space. I have managed to collect too much water. One of the problems of playing on Rime, you eventually just end up with way too much water, assuming you're willing to melt it all. Wow. Okay, I also left a bit of a mess there. I'll set a sweep command before I go to bed and make sure that's done by morning. Now comes some of the more intense deconstruction parts of this. First up, we will have a look at the power overlay. Yep, that's all getting deconstructed. All of that. There's a lot of it to go around. Oh, temperature overlay wise, it's lovely and green and cool here. Why? Well, that's because we have a cooling loop that's been running the whole way around here. The cooling loop, since we've demolished the walls, has just been cooling the entire area. Oops. Well, that's all under deconstruction now, so that'll all be gone shortly as well. Gas piping, I've already ripped out quite a bit of it, but now we're ripping out the last of it as well. That's all got to go. And building-wise, yeah, I've queued up all the buildings to go. Right, all of that deconstruction done. I'll just have to mop up all of that supercoolant somehow. I'll dump it into a tank. A couple of things, though. I'm going to need to strap on at least 2 steam turbines to the side of this on each side. So we're looking at least 4 steam turbines per level. Maybe 6 on the lower levels, depending on how hot those hydrogen rockets get. So the amount of space we need, like this from here to here, that's just the beginnings. That's the inside of the rocket silo. The actual that will be the width of the rocket silo, but then we've got to worry about the stuff we're strapping onto the side, like, well, effectively these, and possibly at least another one. It's going to get... I'm going to have to demolish a lot of things. So it's kind of cutting into my time where I'm making videos because I'm spending a lot of my time just working on making this. Oh, and another thing as well. This is... I think there is a bug with these. When the water comes down here and dumps out into the petroleum, sometimes it appears to get deleted. You'll see here that the steam there's almost no steam left in this room. It's all been, I don't know what's happened to it. Same with this one. Yeah, this one here, pretty much the same. All of these should have, 60 kilos of steam in them. Some of these, they got so low, I had to break them open and let steam in from the rocket silo to fill them back up again. The petroleum flashed to sour gas. There was problems. The sour gas is down the bottom of the rocket silo. Anyway, that's not good. I need to find some way around that for the new silo. I want it to be able to run forever, so we may have to find a way to either top up the gas or a different system of dealing with this altogether. I think I have an idea how I'm going to make that work. Though, yeah, I don't want to give away any more details just yet. But 3 rockets, yes. So there'll be 1 rocket sitting right here and 2 rockets either side of it. With all 3 of them launching, we should be able to generate a just ridiculous amount of heat and steam. I'm going to have to cut the video out here because it's getting late. I'll do some more work during the night and overnight and all that, but I just won't be recording any audio to go with it or any voice. But I think this is coming along nicely. It will just take a few episodes, unfortunately, to get it out. Anyway, keep the comments and suggestions coming. I'll try and get more comments done in the next video as well. Hope you enjoyed and good luck.